Hey guys, welcome to another lunchtime review. Today I'm going to try this Kids Cuisine Level Up. This is the cheese quesadilla with vanilla cookies and chocolate dipping sauce. And there's what it's supposed to look like. This is 9.7 ounces or 274 grams. It is, there's 1 meal in the package. I haven't seen the quesadilla flavor before, so that's why I wanted to try it. We bought this at Meijer. It was $3.99. I'm sure they're going to sell them other places. It just happens to be Meijer's where we saw them. Like I said, it doesn't say new on there, but I don't remember ever seeing the quesadilla because I've tried a few of these. So it's 660 calories for the meal. So that's a lot higher than you would think for a kid's meal, but it is what it is. There's the other info for you. So, and there's just kind of showing you what it's got on there. And you can also scan for a Starship Quest. There's the QR code if you want. So, you can do this in a conventional oven. There's the directions. Of course, we don't do ovens. We do microwaves, but there it is if you want. So it says, microwave oven, cook only 1 meal at a time, cut and remove film from tray, except over the sauce. So we're going to leave it over the sauce. Remove the wafers and the quesadillas. Place quesadillas on a microwave safe plate. Okay. Microwave plate of quesadillas on high for 1.5 to 2 minutes. Microwave sauce on high for 1 to 1 minute and 15 seconds. And then check that the food is hot. So we're going to basically heat this up into 2 steps. So you got your quesadillas. Hold on. Let me get a knife out so I can cut the strip. So let me take this out of the box. It does have a pull tab. Yay, pull tab. Didn't work quite right, but it's okay. It's got one at least. It tried. Okay, that works really well. It's all broken loose. At least it was in the box and like that, but it would get stale, you know, if it's broken loose like that. So, so what we're going to do is we're going to cut and remove the film from the tray except over the sauce. So there's the sauce. So I'm going to cut this like that. Like that. It's not like it's sealed anywhere except right there. Okay. I'll tell you what, you get quite a few cookies. I don't know if they're supposed to give you that many, but they do. So we're going to, it says remove the wafers. So there's 1 pack of wafers. There's 2 packs of wafers. I wonder if you were only supposed to get 1 or if you're supposed to get 2. I don't know. There's the quesadillas. So I'll put the wafers on a paper plate. We're going to microwave those for, I'll probably do 145 because it says 1.5 to 2. So I'll do 145 for these. Then we're going to stick this whole thing in there without the quesadillas, just the tray with the sauce. And we're going to microwave it for 1 to 115. I'll probably just do a minute for the sauce. And then I'll be back. So let me get this in the microwave and get all that stuff done. And I'll be back and let you know how it went. Okay, so here's my quesadillas and here's my sauce. And it's all microwave. I just left the quesadillas on the plate. It's kind of, nah, they're not tough, I guess. They stick to the plate a little bit. Just make sure you get a plate where you can get them back off there. Stuck my knife through the plate itself. It gets kind of wet and it wants to fall apart. Yeah, there we go. A little bit of cheese come off, but that's not bad. So there's that. There's the sauce, and I'm going to put this knife up and get a pair of scissors. And we'll cut our cookies. The cookies, you don't do anything with the cookies. You just, there we go. We just dump them in there. And that's to dip into your chocolate sauce. So looks pretty decent. It's not look too bad. The sauce did run over a little bit. It bubbled over. But the quesadillas, they feel pretty decent. They don't feel tough or anything. So we'll see what they're like. So anyway, I'm gonna get this over the table. I'll try it out. Okay, so I'm gonna try one of the quesadillas first. And I'll just pick the one up on top right there. There's an okay amount of cheese in there. I mean, you can see there's some cheese, definitely. And it's actual cheese. It's not the fake watery stuff. When you heat it up, it turns to water and runs everywhere. This actually has some texture to it, some chew. Texture-wise, it's not bad. I thought, like I said, the cheese has a really good texture to it. It's got a nice chew to it. It's not runny or watery or tough or hard or anything like that. The quesadilla, the tortilla, for lack of a better word, it's not tough or hard. It's still fairly soft. It's got a little bit of a chew to it, but it's not like really tough like Hot Pockets and some burritos and stuff get like really hard on the, especially on the ends of them. This one's not like that. These are very soft all over. Even on the folded edge, where burritos tend to get tough, and Hot Pockets for that matter, where they're folded over this double edge right here, that usually tends to get kind of tough and hard. These aren't. And they are very full of cheese. So I do have to say, I'm more impressed with these than I thought I would be, as far as texture goes especially. Flavor-wise, they're okay. I really do taste the cheese, and the cheese is the main flavor. The tortilla itself is just okay. I don't have any complaints about it really. It's kind of bland as far as the tortilla part goes. It's kind of bland, but the cheese does add the flavor to it. So overall, okay. If, again, you're buying these for kids for the most part, most kids don't mind a plain cheese quesadilla. I know our daughter, when she was younger, she loved cheese quesadillas. So that's what she preferred. She didn't want all the stuff on it. She just wanted the cheese. So this would be good for them. It's a nice, safe flavor. Let me put it that way. So overall, not too bad. The little cookies look like Nilla wafers. That's what they actually look like. Nice crunch. I love the texture of those, and they taste just like a Nilla wafer. So if you've ever had a Nilla wafer cookie, that's what those taste like. Pretty safe flavor of cookie. Let's dip it in this chocolate sauce. So the chocolate sauce is kind of the texture of pudding when you dip your cookie in there. That's basically what it is. They've taken their chocolate pudding, or I'm guessing, they've taken their chocolate pudding, which you heat up. If you ever eaten chocolate pudding in a meal where it's hard, frozen, and you microwave it, and it kind of turns into this liquidy pudding. That's what it's like. It's not really drippy though, it's pretty thick. You get it all over you. I think it's fine. The flavor of the chocolate really goes good with the vanilla Nilla wafer cookie. Yeah, I don't have a problem with that at all. The chocolate has a nice chocolate pudding-like flavor. It's good and sweet. It goes really well with that vanilla cookie. Not bad at all. There's actually, I hate to say this, there's actually more flavor in the cookies in the chocolate dip than there is in the quesadillas themselves. But I do have to say these taste pretty good. If you like cheese, then you're gonna like those. Overall, I think it's a decent meal for kids. I do think the calories are a little high for kids. Usually, 660 calories sometimes can be a little high if you're looking at lower calories for your children. But overall, I think the flavor, I think they'll like it. There's absolutely nothing wrong with those cookies and the chocolate stuff. The quesadillas, you know your kids better than anybody if they're gonna like that or not. But just know it's mostly cheese, and very little of the quesadilla itself can you taste. And the texture is not soggy or tough or hard or crunchy or chewy or anything like that. Well, it has a little chew, but it's not chewy. So yeah, I think overall you'll think your kids will like it. Me personally, I would eat this meal. I wish the quesadillas had a little bit more flavor for me personally, like they needed some, dip them in some sauce or something, but overall they're pretty decent for just a plain cheese. So I'm gonna give the meal a 4 out of 5. I really do like it. I think it's a good meal. I think your children would like it. And if you're wondering why an adult's trying a kid's cuisine meal, hey, we're all kids at heart, right? You don't have to be a kid to eat a kid's cuisine meal any more than you have to be a kid to order a Happy Meal at McDonald's. You eat what you eat. So anyway, yeah, I think it's pretty good and definitely something I hadn't seen before and definitely worth trying out. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.